This is part 2 of our review of the Tagalog case markers. Kumusta po kayo? Welcome back. Let's continue our journey in learning a beautiful language, Tagalog, the language of the Philippines. In the last video, we began reviewing the Tagalog case markers, or words that precede nouns to help them stand. Because in Tagalog, nouns cannot stand alone. If you have missed that video, do check it out so that this video will make sense to you. The link is in the description box down below. Tagalog nouns need a marker or a single syllable word that is used to announce what the noun is all about. As you can see in the table, there are three main types of case markers. These are direct marker, the indirect marker, and the oblique marker. All three are used in conjunction with common and personal nouns in the singular and plural forms. In this video, we will continue our discussion on the case marker ang, which is a direct marker used for common nouns. I will discuss the other markers in succeeding videos. So, tara, simulan na natin. As I have discussed in the last video, the easiest way to understand what ang is to think that it does the same thing as the in English. Like, ang bahay, the house. Ang kotse, the car. Ang aso, the dog. Ang babae, the woman. Ang bata, the child. As you can see, ang is used to identify common nouns or names of animals, objects, ideas, or any inanimate objects. As to the marker yung, I've discussed that in the last video. So do check it out if you have missed that. Now, back to the case marker ang. There are two more uses of the case marker ang that I will discuss in this video. The first one is that ang is used as an adjective intensifier or a magnifier of the trait that the adjective represents. Think of it as the equivalent of the English so, very, or too, or the Spanish muy or mucho. The pattern we will use is ang plus root word. Let's have some examples so you'd understand what I mean. Ang alat, too salty. In this example, ang is used to express surprise or as an interjection. If we read this statement, it would literally read as the salty. But in Tagalog, ang in this case is used as an adverb equivalent to the English so, as in so salty, or very, as in very salty. Ayos ba? I hope that was clear. Let's have some more examples. Ang galing, so great, so cool, awesome. We say this a lot when we are amazed about something. Ang init, too hot. You can say this about the weather, especially during the summertime, or you can say this about a surprisingly hot cup of coffee. Alright? Ang sarap, so delicious. You can say this after tasting a delicious dish or any type of food. Ang saya, so happy. You can say this when you're having a happy experience. Ang tagal, it's taking too long. You can say this when you're getting impatient after waiting for a long time. Maybe a friend is late or a meeting hasn't started yet. You get the picture. You can also add an interjection like, aray, ang sakit, ouch, it's painful. You can also add a subject. So, the pattern becomes ang plus root word plus subject. Like for example, ang alat ng pagkain. The food is too salty. Ang bait mo. You're so kind. Ang babait ninyo. You all are so kind. Ang galing mo. You're so great. Ang gagaling ninyo. You all are so great. Remember how to convert an adjective into the plural form? Simply reduplicate the first syllable of the root word. Alright? Moving on. Ang saya ko. I'm so happy. Ang sasaya ninyo. You all are so happy. Do you see the reduplication to convert the adjective to the plural form? Moving on. Ang saya-saya dito. It's so much fun here. Sometimes words are repeated as a form of superlative. Saya-saya means very happy in this case. It can be translated as so much fun. Alright? Ang init ng panahon. The weather is so hot. Ang init ng ulo mo. Literally, your head is so hot. Translated as, you're such a hot head. Ang iinit ng ulo ninyo. You all are such hot heads. Notice the reduplication to convert the adjective init into the plural form. Ang tatagal nila. They're taking too long. Ang dadami nila. There's so many of them. Ang tanga mo. You're such an idiot. This is said when someone is angry at someone. It's not polite and can lead to hurt feelings. Now, if there's more than one of them, you can say, ang tatanga ninyo. You all are such idiots. There's the reduplication again. Ayos ba? Did you learn something new? Now, the second other use of the marker ang is to describe the reason why something is happening. In English, it's like using the statement to blank is to blank. The pattern is ang plus noun plus predicate. Let me show you some examples. But first, please be sure that you are subscribed if you're still not by simply hitting the subscribe button and the bell notification button so you'd be updated of new videos. Ngayon, ipagpatuloy natin. Let's move on to our examples. Ang magmahal ay dalisay. To love is pure. Ang pag-aasawa ay hindi biro. To get married is not a joke. Or marriage is not a joke. Ang pagtakbo sa eleksyon ay magastos. To run in the election is expensive. Ang pagsisisi ay laging nasa huli. To regret is always at the end. Or simply, regret is always at the end. Ang pagsusulat ay hindi madali. To write is not easy. Or simply, writing is not easy. Ang pag-aaral ay seryosong bagay. To study is a serious thing. Or to go to school is a serious thing. Ang magpaaral ay isang responsibilidad. To send someone to school is a responsibility. There you have it. We have just covered the two additional uses of the case marker ang. I hope you learned something new today, and if you did, please hit the like button because that will help the YouTube algorithm to recommend this video or this channel to more people, thus helping this channel grow. Alright? I will be seeing you in the next video as we continue our review of the Tagalog case markers. In that video, we will be talking about the indirect marker noun. I hope you catch that. Maraming salamat po at hanggang sa susunod.